रही हैं। उनके अलावा आज पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री कैप्टन अमरिंदर सिंह, छत्तीसगढ़ के मुख्यमंत्री भूपेश बघेल और दिल्ली के सीएम अरविंद केजरीवाल भी शामिल होंगे। साथ ही अभिनेता अनिल कपूर हॉलीवुड की बड़ी हस्तियों से समिट में चर्चा करेंगे।
Right, I mean, so this room is full of economists. I've had lots of suggestions on what questions I should ask. But I want to start off by not looking back, but looking ahead, right? Because after all, the theme is conversations for a better tomorrow. The Prime Minister has articulated this intent of building India into a 5 trillion economy. So looking forward, what is your vision? What are the building blocks of this 5 trillion economy? If you could just tell us about that.
Good morning. First of all, thank you for having me here. My job in answering this question is made far easier because of the Prime Minister's speech yesterday here before you. I think he's elaborated on most of the things that this government has been voted in for in 2019. The vision has been expressed in very many different ways, but the 5 trillion is the one which gets repeatedly mentioned. But the vision is not really at the abstract macro level. It translates into several things, such as making sure everybody has a home, give a house to every Indian citizen, make sure that house has a toilet, make sure that house has electricity, and make sure that this country has healthier people, ensure that they have good health insurance, Ayushman Bharat, and so on. So everything which is normally macroeconomically stated as to what is your vision is also linked backward towards what exactly is it going to mean to an ordinary Indian, and in that skills and in that education and so on. But okay, you have said that, and how are you achieving that target? For that, of course, the Prime Minister himself does a Pragati program. We were just talking with Ms. Bhartiya as to what this Pragati is all about. The Prime Minister himself talks to the district level administrators to say, in your district, what are the kind of central schemes which are reaching, how efficient are they, and in achieving the goals, what other help would you need, and so on. So it's not waiting for an indirect monthly report or once in 2 months report. It's hands-on, down to the grassroots level. Now, if it is so micromanaged, you would think, are we losing out on the larger games of better commitment to environment, ensuring we use safer and environment-friendly electricity and so on, energy consumption of the country? Even on that, the commitments which have been made globally are being fulfilled because of the ways in which we have renewed our investment for such sectors, and underplaying definitely on the fossil fuel-based thing. So the building blocks are home, energy, environment, making sure skills and skills-driven jobs and so on. So for which you would say today, probably the private investment is not happening, so how would you do it? We've made repeated commitments, and this is also being very clearly monitored by most of us in the ministries, is public expenditure. Public expenditure in sectors which can immediately have a ripple effect in terms of jobs, in terms of local consumption, in terms of core sectors revival, infrastructure investment through public expenditure. That is going on in a very big way, and I think the amount was very clearly declared, 100 lakh crores for the next 5 years. And I'm glad to tell you that the task force which is looking into this has already listed some of the big ticket expenditure which public sector has to undertake. Public sector meaning government has to undertake in terms of infrastructure building. So I can go on like this. So the focus is the larger picture, which may have abstract, philosophical, plus objectives which are stated as targets, and the building blocks towards it, and the way in which we're going to spend to ensure that happens. And if all this eventually can trigger private investment, it's going to be a greater synergy which will push the economy forward.